I have to say, I'm following these companies closely, and when the unit sales numbers come out every month, I'm shocked to see how small they are for EVs in general, but also the fact that all these companies have tried to get in with pickup trucks first. Why is that?
I think when you had announcements from Rivian and Tesla early on that they were going to go with trucks, I think what everybody figured is the U.S. pickup market is so big that even if a small portion of it went electric, you would still get a pretty big chunk of buyers. And you had all of these reservations, people paying $100 to Tesla or Ford for the Lightning. Tesla said 1 million people, Ford said 150, 200,000 people had reservations, and they tooled up production for that, and GM piled in, and everybody said, geez, this is really going to hit. But those reservations didn't really turn into sales for a variety of reasons. One is pickup trucks lose a lot of their range when you're towing or hauling something, and not everybody uses. In fact, the majority of pickup owners probably never haul or tow anything, but they like the fact that they can, and those who do, particularly commercial users, say they just don't get enough range. They don't get enough driving range when they're actually doing the work their truck needs. And there are political reasons too, Matt. Republicans tend to buy pickup trucks, or I should say pickup buyers tend to be more Republican than not, and EV buyers tend to be more Democrats than not, and a little bit of a disconnect there. So people just haven't bought them in big numbers, and everybody is struggling to sell them.
Nonetheless, the industry keeps pushing towards this. In fact, I was talking to Jim Farley yesterday. He was out at Pebble Beach, and he's touting this new affordable, it's a mid-size pickup, so not a full-size American machine, but a mid-size pickup that they'll build in Kentucky for $30,000. Why do they continue to push towards this goal?
Well, price is one of the big problems with pickup trucks. I mean, you look at GM's trucks, for example, they can go 500 miles on a charge, the Silverado and the GMC Sierra EVs. That's quite a ways. And they do lose a lot of their range when you're towing a decent amount of weight, but that's still 300 miles you can go if you're hauling something. That's pretty good, but the trucks are very expensive. So if you're a fleet buyer or if you're just an individual consumer, you're looking at paying another $10,000, $20,000 for the electric version, and you don't really get anything more for that other than EVs are pretty fun to drive, but a lot of truck owners also like the hum of their V8 too, as opposed to the silence of an electric motor. So they're just not getting enough for that. You get the price down to $30,000, even for a mid-sized pickup truck. That's kind of where you're looking at Ford Ranger and Chevy Colorado mid-sized pickup trucks. That's where they're selling, roughly speaking. Then you'll get some more sales. GM's doing something similar. They're going for a lower range pickup truck, 400 miles instead of 500, but should sell for thousands of dollars less. So everyone's trying to get that cost down because that is one of the big barriers with these vehicles.